When you're almost at the end of another month, or you might have just finished a month, what are some month end routines you need to incorporate in your business to ensure that you are profitable, to ensure you are prepared for the next month upcoming? What are these routines? What are some key ones that you need to be doing as CEOs, business owners, entrepreneurs to really dive into the performance of your business and quickly know what to change for the upcoming month? So, in the next few minutes, this is what we'll be diving into: month end routines that you need to incorporate in your business, in your company, that will lead to you being more profitable and also being more prepared for the upcoming month. Number one, when it's coming down to the end of a month, you need to ensure that you are assessing your business numbers. You need to know where you're profitable. You need to know what your sales were. You need to get into looking at key ratios, metrics, to really assess the performance of your company, of your business for the previous month. You need to be able to have this information quickly. So, for example, you don't want to be looking at January's results in June. That is way too late. So, you want to, again, how are you going to get to that point? You need to prepare, right? And think of if you're going on a trip. You have impromptu trips. However, you are going to plan and ensure, things are in place for that trip, whatever material, clothes you need, types of clothes, fuel, all that. And if you're going on a plane ride, when the pilots are getting ready, they do have their checklist and they are saying this is done, this is covered, to ensure that when that plane takes off, it's taken off, with safety guidelines adhered to, and there's confidence that things have been done properly to ensure that there's a minimal risk of accidents and so forth. So pilots do use checklists. So in the same way, you need to have these checklists in your business to say, okay, this is what needs to be done for the end of the month. These are things we need to incorporate. So that's the first thing, ensuring that you do have that system where you are reviewing your reports. I can't stress that enough. The second thing you want to do is you want to ensure that you are looking at what's happening in your business, and you're quickly able to identify errors. You want to know were there any missing transactions that were not recorded, were transactions recorded incorrectly. You want to quickly spot those errors in your business when it comes as a part of your month end routine, looking at how things were reported, recorded, and quickly making changes for errors as quick as soon as you can, because you don't want to be looking at incorrect numbers when you're making decisions. You don't want to say, okay, I made sales of 5,000 when it was actually sales of 2,000. You don't want to say, okay, this is what I might have to pay for pay. This is what I paid for payroll, when it's incorrect number. You want to have the right and the correct numbers when making those decisions in your business. The third thing you want to do is, based on the results for the current month, you want to quickly look at the upcoming month. What are the plans? What do we need to change based on what happened in the previous month? So you want to incorporate, not only you're looking at the past, but looking towards the future. What is something that might need to change in line with the goals? You might need to come up with a different product line. You might need to switch pricing. You might need to do some bundles. There's so many things that you have to review when it comes to the upcoming month. So month end routine procedures are very, very important. Those are just a few highlights. You want to definitely assess the results of the previous month, profitability, looking at how performance was. You want to quickly scout if there are any errors, any missing transactions, anything that needs to be changed. And of course, you do want to look ahead to say, okay, what is it that we need to change for the upcoming month? What do we need to do differently? What do we need to do the same of? This is very, very important as CEOs, as business owners, to incorporate these measures these into your month end routine. There are a whole lot more, of course, but I'm just quickly highlighting a few at the high level. So if this resonates with you, and you are not sure when it comes to month end routine, what else should I be doing? And of course, it's going to vary depending on the type of business that you have, the environment you're operating as well. Of course, it's always customized for each business, right? So if you do want to understand more, reach out to me. I will be happy to have a conversation with you and support you in deciding what next to do for month end, what should you add, what should you subtract, and so forth in your month end routine. As always, if you have any comments or questions, please place them in the chat, or you can send me a message, or you can even send me a text or do a phone call. My number is 888-521-4206. And please state in the comments where you're hopping on from, if you're live or even if you're joining us after the fact. It's always nice to see where you're joining in from. Other persons might be willing to, connect with you as well. So until next time, don't forget the importance of having those effective month end routines in your business, in your company. Bye, guys.